Alright, so anybody that knows how I like to handle playthroughs on this channel is I like doing things in order. And usually when there's a big new release on a Nintendo console, I'm usually covering it on this channel. And Splatoon 3 is coming out next year. So I was like, hey, I guess we'll hop into that when it comes out. But because I like doing things in order, that means we have Splatoon 1 and 2 to do first. We got two other games. I already had played Splatoon 2 before I was even a content creator. And, I don't know, it was interesting, but I'd never actually played Splatoon 1 despite owning a Wii U, is the thing. I never played Splatoon 1, so I especially ordered this in the mail to cover it on this channel. Preparing update, I haven't even booted it up before, just to, oh my good gracious. Anyway, hello, Master FB, how are you doing today? Maybe I should have booted it up once. I was like, nah, let's just go into it completely blind. Let's just go completely blind and not even boot it up yet. So we're booting it up now. Good to hear that you're doing well. When it comes to playing Wii U games on this channel, I do plan to one day cover some other Wii U games properly on the channel, like Xenoblade Chronicles X, like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD. And when the time comes, I'm not going to be 100% certain whether I'm going to want to emulate it on my PC or whether to play it on the original hardware. Because on the original hardware, it's like, that's the most hassle-free, easy thing for me to do. I just pop the disc in and be on my merry way and whatnot. But emulation is the only way that I can, like, properly display the Wii U gamepad on the screen. So for some of those games, we might potentially play them on my PC rather than the Wii U itself, just so I can, like, actually properly display the Wii U gamepad screen on screen being emulated and whatnot. But for Splatoon, I don't think the bottom screen is used for anything important, so I was like, hey, let's do actual hardware for this one. That's more hassle-free. I don't have to worry about setting stuff up on my PC. I could just pop in the disc and be on my merry way, you know? So there's that. But for the other Wii U games we cover on this channel eventually, we might play them on my PC instead of Wii U. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Because that's the only way that we can do freaking shenanigans with showing the Wii U gamepad on screen. Unless I yoinked my, like, Dogi Cam over there that's currently pointed at the floor and my bazillion boxes and binders for work stuff right now, and just, like, pointed at the Wii U gamepad. And that sounds gross. I don't want to do that. You know, I'd rather not do that. Yeah, I've never played Splatoon 1. You're almost rank S+. I assume that's very high considering the name. I've played the story of Splatoon 2, and I did like a little bit of online stuff, and I was like, okay, I can see why people find it fun, but I'm not quite sure if it's for me. Okay, it's the highest rank. It sounds like something that would be the highest rank, so I suppose that makes sense there. I've played a little bit of the online in Splatoon 2, but not a whole lot. The only time I've ever covered Splatoon 2 on this channel, or at least the YouTube channel, not on Twitch here, was, with my Creators Collide episode with Tailwinds, a freaking remixer nerd over on YouTube that makes a whole bunch of freaking remixes of Sonic, Pokemon, Fire Emblem, all kinds of wacky stuff. I might adjust the audio here. Maybe I'll properly adjust the audio after we actually get into the game and it gets loud. I should have booted this up before. Whoops. But yeah, so we're just gonna be doing like the story stuff essentially. We might do at the end of the playthrough some multiplayer shenanigans just to like showcase it and whatnot. But the plan is to go through like the story of Splatoon 1 and 2 before 3, because I like doing things on the channel in order essentially. I appreciate the follow there, Master FB. Because we always cover playthrough stuff on this channel in order. And anybody that's been around the channel for a good while lately might be like, isn't that Harmonia nerd covering like a bazillion games at once? Why is he picking up another one? And that would be a correct assumption. I am covering a bazillion games at once. The reason is, this is the last month before my university semester starts back up again in September that I'll be able to cover a bazillion games at once. And I have a bunch of games on my to-do list to do before other things release. Like getting through Splatoon 1 and 2 before Splatoon 3 releases. Like getting through the original Mario Plus Rabbids before the sequel to Mario Plus Rabbids releases. And I need to get through the freaking Metroid games before Metroid Dread releases. That's a much sooner thing. This is my last month to cover games like crazy in preparation for future stuff, if I truly want to be able to do things in order. So that is the reason why I'm doing a bazillion games on the channel right now, and why we're randomly hopping into Splatoon out of nowhere. If there wasn't the release of freaky Splatoon 3 coming up next year, I don't think I'd be covering this on the channel. I don't think. Like, it's one of those kinds of things. Maybe my mind will be changed and I'll absolutely love it when we get into things here, because I've only played like the kind of bare minimum of Splatoon 2, and I've never played 1 to the point that it needed to install an update that I probably should have booted up first to test before, but whoops, this is the first time I've even put this disc into my my system there. If only it could have installed that update like while it was just like chilled there in sleep mode and whatnot. I appreciate the follow there as well, Fragilities. Oh no, that was just the download now. It needs to actually oh gosh darn it. Get good stats and armor is complete luck, so that's how it works in Splatoon 1 or 2 or both. Like, I've seen that there was like the whole system for getting upgrades and stats and yada yada on stuff, but I don't know, I've never really been to, oh my good gracious, I've never really been to, what a great start we're off to. Wait, I can start software without any update. How long is the estimate going to be? Oh no, it's gotta be pretty fast. Also worth noting, my Wii U is hella old now. I have to play with my Wii U gamepad plugged in because this thing will hold a charge for like 5 minutes on battery. Like, its internal battery is just completely screwed, and I don't know why. And the, I know that some of the sticks aren't the most responsive on this thing all the time. And that's why I started playing Smash on the Wii U with a GameCube controller rather than, because I used to play on this back in the early days of Smash 4. I used to play on this, but then, after this controller kind of started dying, I started using the GameCube controller because I was like, oh, people say that GameCube controllers are good for Smash. Let's start using that. So I started using my GameCube controller for Smash, and I've been playing GameCube controllers with Smash until today, and that's a story of that. So we'll see if this thing gives me any issues. I do have a Wii U Pro controller, but it's currently set up to work, like it's currently synced up with my Switch right now, which you can do with freaking third-party adapters and whatnot. So I'd have to like resync it to my Wii U because my current Wii U Pro controller works with my Switch when I have my freaking USB adapter plugged into to do that. Hello, Twitch boy J Miggy. How are you doing today? Toon Splat. It's the thing. It's a thing. It's the Toon Splat. It takes a little while to load up and whatnot. Especially since Wii U doesn't work for some reason. I think it's busted. Oh no. I mean, it is a pretty busted game, to be fair. Especially with later updates. Choose an Inkling. You know, I could play as a dude, but like, I hate the hair so much. Or like the freaking stuff at the top there that's not really hair, the tentacle. I think it's so ugly, in my opinion. I mean, I'm someone that wears a ponytail and has long hair, but not like freaking that. If it was just right down, I'd probably go with it, but screw it, you're better. You just straight up are better is the thing than the freaking Dudo version. Sure, Green Eyes, like, is this cool? You can totally change this stuff later if you want. Yeah! Sure, sounds good to me. Again, this is the first time that I've booted this up here. Oh, so it goes right into things? Hey, you. Yeah, you. We've been trying to contact you about the extended warranty on your car insurance. Want to be the freshest squid on the block? We'll teach you some funky, fresh moves on the way to Inkopolis. Oh, this has motion control aiming as well. I thought that was I thought that was something new to the Switch version with the smart motion of the Switch. It was a thing in the Wii U version as well. Oh, I did not know that. Boop. Wow, that's crazy. I was not expecting that. Does it feel as smooth as with a Switch controller? It's similar. Can I not use the right stick to aim as well? I can do left and right with the right stick. I cannot do up and down. I cannot do up and down, but I can do left and right. What if you need to recenter? Is it, so like Y is recenter in case I do, okay. So at least there is a recenter thing. Okay, so, okay. Remembering my controls from Splatoon 2 here. Also, speaking of freaking Splatoon and being a kid now, squid now, or whatever the heck that commercial was, I got my second dose of the COVID vaccine earlier today. And with all the stuff going around the interwebs of people being like, oh, look at all that nasty stuff they're putting in the vaccines that are totally gonna change you. Does that mean that I'm totally gonna become a kid now, squid now? This seemed like a fitting day to hop into Splatoon. Because all them freaking microchips and all that awful stuff that's in the vaccines is gonna freaking... It's gonna freaking turn me into this. This is what's gonna happen in like no time at all. Just you wait. So today's the day that we're hopping into Splatoon 1. That isn't actually the reason why I'm hopping into Splatoon 1 today. The dates literally just wound up working out like that randomly. But it's fun to joke. It's fun to pretend that I hopped into Splatoon 1 today specifically because of the second COVID vaccine. even though it was just the dates randomly lining up. Okay, so X is jump. It's kind of like Breath of the Wild in that case. Do I just have unlimited ink in this tutorial? Nope, it goes down. It just goes down kind of slowly and whatnot. But yeah, up and down only works without motion control. Okay, so you can, but you have to like disable the motion controls and whatnot. Yeah, I feel kind of squiddy. After I got my first dose, like my arm was a little bit sore, but I didn't really get a whole lot of the hubbub. And then everybody was telling me like, okay, you're not feeling anything right now, but that second dose is what's really gonna get you. So like I had big expectations for like the second dose screwing me up today, and I'm actually a little bit disappointed. I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually a little bit disheartened because I actually feel better after this dose than I did during my first, quite frankly. Like after my first one, my left arm was like a decent bit sore for like a couple days, but then it kind of went away and there was nothing else. This time my arm isn't even sore. Like it is maybe very, very slightly if I move it around, but otherwise I don't even like, did I even get my vaccine today? It sure doesn't feel like it. So I'm honestly kind of disappointed. I'm honestly a little bit disappointed. I was like, man, everybody's telling me this thing's gonna like wreck me and put me out of commission, and then it didn't. Why am I, this is what happens when I ramble. I stop focusing on like actually making progress forward and I just keep doing what the heck I'm doing. Let's go ahead and throw some bombs and whatnot. But yeah, I got your first vaccine just a few days or a week ago. Yeah, a lot of people into the place where I went were still getting their first vaccine earlier today. And when I went and got in my first vaccine around mid-June-ish, there was like a lot of people there. It was a massive line. Like you had to book ahead of time and whatnot. And my goodness, it was very busy in there. There was a decent bit of waiting. You're ready for action. Press the L to super jump. But I went in there today and like it was very empty. Like there were still plenty of people in there getting their vaccines, but like there were so many tills all over the place for you know, you to go register for your vaccine there. There was probably like 20 people there that were there at the ready to help you like move on and get your vaccine and whatnot. And there was maybe like 1 to 2 of them being used at a time. Like it was very empty there. It very much seemed like. So I was very surprised. And then like I was booked for an appointment and they asked me, are you here for a walk-in or an appointment? And I was like, oh, an appointment. I didn't even realize that walk-ins were an option. Apparently it's gotten to that point that they're actually getting out enough, which is really good because starting out here, it started out really slow in the land of Western Canada here. Hold on to your tentacles. It's Inkopolis news time. This just in, let's unveil the current regular battle stages. Oh my. Well, it's that thing. We're going to Tilted Towers. Wow, cool. Isn't that crazy? Rank battle. So online for this is still supported and whatnot, I guess. I know that some online Wii U things have been taken down, like the original Super Mario Maker, but with Super Mario Maker 2 on the Switch. But I guess the online for Splatoon 1 is still going, I guess, 6 years later here. I literally just now realized this game is 6 years old. I just saw 2015 on the title there. It's really been 6 years. It doesn't feel like it. Oh my good gracious, it does not feel like it. Like, I had a similar conundrum when I played Super Mario 3D Land on this title, where that game's like a decade old now. And it sure doesn't feel like it. Inkopolis' great Zapfish has vanished. Wait, seriously? If it isn't recovered soon, are we gonna lose power? Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. UFO sighting? I wonder if it has anything to do with that UFO crash. Sounds likely to be UFO. Well, that's all for now. Until next time. Well, yeah, so this is, again, my first time hopping into this. But welcome to Inkopolis. This is the plaza where all the freshest folk come to chill like krill. Most Inklings here are obsessed with the hottest sport in Inkopolis. Ink battles! Fight! A crazy tall building in front of you is Inkopolis Tower. It's the city's most famous landmark. Wow, here's a lobby on the first floor of Inkopolis Tower for online battles. This is the Booyah Base, a shopping mall for all your Inkling needs. You can buy all kinds of fresh gear and weapons to use in battle. But check it, the staff in the shops can be a snobby bunch. They won't serve you if they don't think you're fresh enough. The battle dojo is on the second floor of that building over there. Check it out if you want to battle your friends one-on-one and sharpen your skills. So yeah, this is very similar to the hub in Splatoon 2, the only Splatoon game that I've played. You might want to steer clear of that back alley. It smells a little fishy. Okay, and next we have the death round, huh? Who's that creepy old dude? He seems like the type who could get you mixed up in something dangerous. Whatever, why don't you just head to the lobby in Inkopolis Tower. That's where you can get your splat on. So it wants you to, whoa, yeah, the whole motion thing we're bobbing this. Oh, maybe I should use this layout instead because I block stuff at the top right there. But yeah, let's see here. So all lines for Splatoon works, huh? I know that, oh my goodness, it's weird. I know that Mario Maker was taken down. Smash 4 probably still works. I should try to play some Smash 4 after a long time with some of my old, Smash 4 friendos. There's the amiibo tap thing there. I don't have any Splatoon amiibos. Is this still, okay. I know that you used to be able to go past them and see Miiverse post, but I guess it's Miiverse isn't a thing anymore. You can't, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that, unfortunately. I'm just gonna be on my merry way. I'll be on my merry way and go over here because this is story stuff. I guess. Enter. Hey, kid. You want a new RCT game? You got any new RCT games? Oh? Yeah, so this is going to be that then. Ah, hello! The Octarians are coming! I'm a racist old man. No! Hi, guys, I lost my cool for a minute there. I'm Captain Cuttlefish, leader of the legendary Squid Splatoon. Now look in your eye. It's the look I've been looking for. The same look that Incineroar has when he grabs someone. The great zapfish that powers Inkopolis has been squid-upped. Nobody believes me, but it's the work of the Octarians. I just know it. They want revenge for the great turf war of 100 years ago. The great meme war is what I meant to say. Where the Rickrollers went against the TikTokers in a legendary battle. I've been keeping an eye on them this whole time, of course. But they stole the great zapfish right under from words. Please, you gotta help me rescue my words. So, I'm gonna take your silence as a yes. Starting today, you are Agent 3 of the new Squid Splatoon. This is your brand new hero suit. It'll help you fight the Rickrollers. What a great fit for a hand-me-down from Agents 1 and 2. Now, let's get those octo jerks. I'm counting on you, bucko. Save 3 more Zapfish. You would be a Rickroller there, Master FB. My goodness, well, we can ink stuff up here. Anyway, what I was saying earlier. Hello, Guzma. How are you doing today? What's this? Wait, so I've played the story mode of, wow, voice crack. Forgive the random puberty there or something. Okay, our first level here. I've played the story mode of Splatoon 2, and I guess these are like levels that kind of reminds me of the format there. But it was a long time ago, considering it was before I was a content creator, is the thing. Like, I became a content creator in like the beginning of 2018. So like, all the games that came out in like the Switch's launch year were things that weren't done on the channel, essentially. Because they came out a little bit before I became a content creator, you know? So it was a little bit before that. Don't use TikTok, neither do I. I do not. I don't know if I ever would. Almost certainly not. If I say I don't know if I ever would, that usually means it's never happening. But I always say things more casually anyway. Wow, are we causing a genocide here? Is this going to be like Metroid Samus Returns we recently got through on the channel? Checkpoint. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, as I was saying, when it comes to like the COVID vaccines around here, it was getting out like very slow around here initially. Like, my goodness. And nobody knew what the heck was going on. The ways that, like, it started out going out to the oldest first, so the people that are most at risk, evidently, and whatnot. And the way that they had it organized was so awful. Like, my grandparents, for example, with very low mobility, were scheduled on completely different days to get their vaccine when, you know, they're not the best at getting to point A to point B anymore. But they're just like, you know what, yeah, let's just schedule them both to come in on, like, completely different days. And that's the way it was for a lot of people. So, like, it started out very, very disorganized and really bad around here, the way that vaccines were getting out. But now it seems like stuff is finally getting out at a good pace. R for a bomb and then distract. Oh, so something like that. Ah! My shots do not exactly go very far. But yeah, Guzma, you never played Splatoon, but you've seen a lot of gameplay for it right now. Like, right now you're seeing gameplay of it, so you never played Splatoon through on the Swatch or anything like that? Because I never played the original here. The original Salty Splatoon. That's gonna be something that I name one of my episodes, I have a feeling of. What? That's the jump button. Just name it the Salty Splatoon. What game was it recently where it was freaking Metroid? And we were playing Super Metroid on the channel recently, and I was joking about how on the official Fragapalooza stream, the event going on there, they labeled my stream as Classic Super Metroid instead of Super Metroid because I had told them that I was switching over my stream to some Classic Super Metroid, and they thought that's what the name of the game was, Classic Super Metroid. And I freaking... So one of the random parts in my Super Metroid series is named Classic Super Metroid. Like, part whatever, Classic Super Metroid rather than Super Metroid. I've done that for some of my series before, where one random part in the series will just randomly be named differently. What if I do that for, like, Splatoon? Just, like, one random episode of this series, instead of, like, part whatever, Splatoon, is called part whatever, Salty Splatoon. I'm probably gonna do that. One random episode of this series is just gonna randomly be titled Salty Splatoon instead of Splatoon. Most recently, we did it for Super Metroid. I know I've done it for some other games before, where I have like a joke title as the game title in my title on YouTube. I know I've done it with Sly Cooper before, with Sly Cooper and the Thingus Rachmaducus, because that was a thing that one of the characters in the game said. So for that specific episode, that's what I changed the title to. I should totally do that with Splatoon. Have one of these episodes randomly be part whatever, Salty Splatoon is what we do. But yeah, let's go ahead and spray a bunch of stuff all over the place. Yeah, I gotta look for a key. I gotta find the key and all that stuff. I don't know how long I should expect this main story stuff to be. I assume not very long. Like, the way that I'm expecting this to go, I fully expect to hopefully beat this in 2 sittings, most likely. 2 sessions is the thing. 2 rounds of streaming to get it done. We shall see if that is indeed the case or if it takes me longer. We shall see. We shall see how long it takes to get through things here. I have not held a Wii U gamepad in like forever. This feels so weird. It's been so long since I held my Wii U gamepad. Jupiter, I don't catch that Zapfish. It looks so traumatized. But yeah, I gotta go already because your European is getting late. Gotta get up early. Gotcha. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out, Master FB. That's understandable there. Oh, so there's like collectible things to get in those levels too. I missed like a map thing. Nice work on your first mission. Knew you could do it, bucko. This is not gonna be 100% playthrough. We're just beating this. Is all we're doing. We're just gonna beat it. And then freaking move on to Splatoon 2, I guess. I don't know if we're gonna cover Splatoon 2 this year yet. Maybe. Like, both these should be very short playthroughs. I love having short playthroughs on the channel. I can play them. And then they're done in like no time at all. It's great. And it opens things up for me to cover a bazillion games at once much more easy when I'm covering a bunch of games like this that take like just a few sessions to get through, as opposed to playing like multiple like 70-hour JRPGs at once, as I've done on this channel before. As I have very much done. But yeah, when you play online, I don't know if it's happening this session. Is the thing, because I doubt we're beating the story this session. That'll most likely be next time, but hope you take care. Oh, well, there's that dudo. There's that dudo there. So you still, wait, you still gain ink even, okay, so it's way faster if you're an ink. I was like, wait, why is it still going up while I'm a thing there? Next stream, good old next week when we're doing this. Baddies! Since we have our whole schedule going on around here. Same time next week. That's Square G. You can't hurt these fellas. Oh yeah, they suck up ink. I'm remembering things about stuff and junk. So if I really quickly tap it, I won't fall through. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Maybe I should not actually be doing that. Might be a good plan. All right, up the wall we go. Spooder squid, up we go, and away, places to be. But yeah, my goodness. Also, Guzma, who I see is here now. Are you back home from work? I know that you were talking about work earlier today, and that freaking, why, it might be a busy day or something like that. By my beard, it's armor, so I hope that work went well if you're back home from work at this point. in the stream. So we smackaroo that, we smackaroo that. Sweet! Sweet, up we go. Up the wall, stick to the wall. Oh, press X to climb fast. Oh. So I can, like, mash that a whole bunch. Is what I can do. Away we go. Hi. Hi for... Hey, oh, rude. Stamp. Stamp. Launchpad ahoy. Here we go. So, yeah, I don't know how many levels there's gonna be. I don't know how much to expect from this game. It might just be one of those playthroughs that we whiz through, like, super fast. Maybe, maybe. What have we here, huh? This puts me here. Final checkpoint. Alright, and can I hold ZL and press ZR? Kaboom? What am I, whoops. Darn it. Darn it. So, boopity bop. I need to use just, like, the purely motion control vertical aiming. Is what I gotta do. I'm hitting ZR from there. I mentioned before that my Wii U gamepad is not the best. I think it keeps on registering, like, ZL as not being held anymore, even though I've continuously been holding it. My goodness, I'm getting my jump button mixed up there. All right, recenter the thing. All right, you want to let me pass, Mr. Robot? Thank you. Up I go. These are climbing if you're looking up. Try the... Is it easier to climb up if I'm looking up? I don't know. Come with me. It looks so traumatized. It looks like you freaking take it off of that pedestal and all of a sudden it's going through like Nom flashbacks. This is what's going on over here. So yeah, secrets in each level, I guess, but these are 3 thingamabobs that we get, or 3, what are they called again? Zapfish? I don't know. Oh, look at this. What do these do for me? Why am I collecting them anyway? I assume that they're like a currency, so it's probably good to collect them and whatnot. Most likely a good idea. Hi, friends. Let me be on my merry way here. I've got important places to be. What? Yeah, I know. I know stuff about stuff and junk. Don't worry, Mr. Captain Cuttlefish. No! Darn you. Okay, maybe I don't know enough stuff about stuff and junk as I hoped I would. Wait, well, how do I get... Okay, I can climb up these things. It seems like... What? Okay, be gone. What? Be gone. I have very important places to be. Oh, those things. Okay, well... Oh, it makes such a gross sound. It's so grody. Hi, friends. Where did I just fall down to? Oh, I'm down here, apparently, but it's fine. Rest it behind a wall if you need to. Nope, we're fine. What the hell is this? The Inkzuka, press R to equip it, then fire with ZR? Okay. Like that. Aye, well done. So it's kind of like a Mario Kart Golden Mushroom where it'll keep going down. Like, it'll go down faster as you use it, but it'll keep going down. Actually, I think the modern Golden Mushroom just goes down at the same pace no matter how much you're using it, but... No, still same idea stuff. Alright, up we go. Up and away. We have places to be. We're doing pro speedrun strats now or something. I've never seen a speedrun of Splatoon 1, and well, I need to actually be holding forward, it seems like. And I've only seen, like, very limited gameplay back when this, first came out. Was the thing. Up we go. Oh, they're called Zapfish, that's what it is. That's the thing. Scallywag is an Octoboomer. Okay, Octoboomer. Bravo. No! Darn you, Octoboomer. Up we go. Okay. And then right up. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to go, like, right up the corner. Maybe that was my mistake of the day. Okay. Come along, friend. I got the thing. The thing that is so traumatized right now. Alright, so our first 3 levels done. Does that mean that we have our first boss battle? Oh, that was the same thing that we had in Splatoon 2, I think, right? Because again, I've never played this game, but I played 2. Was the thing. The heck is back here? I guess we unlock that after we, boss kill. Squish, squash, smash the mighty Octostomp. Time for our first boss, I suppose. Here we go. Oh, I'm green now. I got to represent with the Enharmonia colors. Oh, no, it's a cutscene. I turned my cameras back on being like, is it not a cutscene then? But no, it is. Oh, rude. Oh, hi. What are those legs? Hi. No, I don't consent, actually. Do I hit, like, the legs? Oh, I probably hit, like, the thing at the top. Or something like that. Is probably what I do. Yeah, it seems kind of like. And then it launches me away. Okay, so he steps the ground a bit. He or she. Imagine assuming genders in 2021, am I right? They're there. Gosh, oh, I thought I died. I thought I died there. I did not. We're actually fine. Yeah, do your stip stamp there. Oh, I gotta, like, actually mix up my route up there this time. Okay, whale. Get smackarooed with the green. Get hit with the power of, I don't know, what's green. Get hit with the power of weed. I do have the stereotype, long-haired guy equals stoner stereotype. So we're sharing with you our green here. Is what we're doing. Oh, you, mixed things up here, didn't you? You filthy memer. Whoa. You want to come over here? You want to stip stamp again? Maybe? Want to maybe do some stip stamping? Okay, so this is still, inked up from before. Is the thing? How am I supposed to do that in time? What the hell? It's such a narrow window. Like, it's possible to do it in time, but you gotta do it, like, immediately. Is the thing. So, up we go immediately this time. Can't, like, wait for cycles or anything like that. It doesn't seem like. Sure can't. Well, I don't need to see that. Oh, cutscene, I guess, so camera's off. Oh, yeah, I couldn't handle the power of the weed and freaking exploded into the most massive green explosion. Okay, give me all this stuff. Ah, I got a map to treasure and stuff. Hi. Hi there, friend. I got the thing. Squish, squash, smash the mighty octostomp. Onward. Okay.